And then I got, hi, Dave. In the last Please Hold, you talked about reading your dad's Playboys and mentioned Little Annie Fannie in passing. Did you read those? Did you appreciate them? And did you pick up any lessons about comics and art, humor slash parody slash satire, or anything else that informed how you approached writing and drawing Cerebus? Michael Grabowski, Mission Viejo, California. Matt says, I'm going to do Matt this time. When Dark Horse, I think it was Dark Horse, did the collected Little Annie Fannie, I bought volumes 1 and 2 for my dad because my dad had the first 6 or 10 years of Penthouse along with a handful of Playboys. He had them stored up in the attic of the house I grew up in. So I got the Little Annie Fannie books since I like comics and he likes smut. So here's Smutty Comics. I get them back when he dies. I can give you one very, very good example that came directly out of Little Annie Fannie. Let me just run and get my collected volume and post-it note the page for Rolly, and at that point, you will be able to see before your very eyes. Here's something where Dave went, okay, I need this effect in this Cerebus story. Where can I find this? Little Annie Fannie. Okay, having looked up all of the material, what we are looking at is Bat Barton's Holiday Spirit, January 1966, and the annotation in the back of the Dark Horse volume says, Kurtzman originally wrote and laid out this story for the December 1964 issue, but it was bumped to run the more topical 2-part James Bond parody with Annie's New Year's Eve resolution an integral part. Again, Elder focuses on principal characters' faces and the full Annie, while Jack Davis does all other characters and backgrounds. And you can see that when I was doing normal Roach, I was going, okay, I need barely suppressed rage. Where do I know barely suppressed rage from? And it was Benton Bat Barton in the holiday issue, the holiday Little Annie Fannie, where his head is just shaking from his suppressed rage. And I went, okay, this isn't going to be the easiest thing in the world to draw, but come on, these guys did it in paint. All we're asking you to do it in is pen and ink, Dave. Should be possible. So there you go. Page 13 of Melmoth is where I used it, panel 2.